36 billion exosomes are released every hour, a staggering number that's hard to wrap your head around. They're like tiny postal trucks, delivering messages between cells, and you're producing them right now. These tiny vesicles are 30 to 150 nanometers in size, smaller than a bacterium, and made of lipids and proteins. For instance, researchers have found that exosomes play a crucial role in the spread of cancer, with studies showing that ovarian cancer cells can release up to 10,000 exosomes per cell per hour. You're a network of cells talking to each other, and this communication is vital for your overall health. But here's a surprising fact. Did you know that exosomes can even cross the blood-brain barrier, allowing them to deliver messages to your brain cells? This has led scientists to explore their potential in treating neurological diseases, such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. As you go about your day, your cells are constantly communicating with each other, and exosomes are the messengers that make it all happen. It's a complex and fascinating process, and one that's still not fully understood, but research is uncovering new insights every day. Here's what nobody tells you about exosomes. They're like bubbles, formed from the cell membrane, filled with cargo, proteins, RNA, and lipids. You're using exosomes to regulate your immune response, and it's a complex process. For instance, researchers have found that exosomes play a crucial role in cancer treatment. A study published in the journal Nature found that exosomes from certain immune cells can deliver curative doses of chemotherapy to cancer cells, with one example being a clinical trial where exosomes were used to deliver the drug paclitaxel to ovarian cancer cells, resulting in a 50% reduction in tumor size. It's like a key unlocking a door, but instead of just one key, there are multiple keys and locks involved. Surprisingly, exosomes can even cross the blood-brain barrier, which is a highly selective barrier that blocks most molecules from entering the brain. This ability has significant implications for treating neurological diseases. You might be wondering how this works, and the answer lies in the unique composition of exosomes, which allows them to interact with cells in a specific way, influencing various cellular processes. As you learn more about exosomes, you'll realize their potential to revolutionize the way we approach disease treatment. Meet the proteins involved, tetraspanins and integrins, which are crucial in helping exosomes dock and fuse with target cells. It's like a molecular handshake, where your cells use exosomes to communicate through a process called endocytosis. This complex mechanism is happening in your body right now, and surprisingly, it's a highly regulated process that involves the coordination of multiple cellular components. You're producing 2.4 million exosomes per second, a staggering number that highlights the significance of exosomes in cellular communication. For instance, researchers have found that exosomes play a key role in the progression of cancer, with studies showing that tumor cells can release exosomes containing specific proteins, such as CD63, which can promote tumor growth and metastasis. In fact, a study published in the journal Nature found that exosomes from breast cancer cells can travel to the brain and induce the formation of a pre-metastatic niche, increasing the risk of brain metastasis by up to 30%. This highlights the importance of understanding the role of exosomes in disease progression and how they can be targeted for therapeutic intervention. You might be amazed to know that exosomes can even cross the blood-brain barrier, a surprising fact that has significant implications for our understanding of neurological diseases. In 2007, a study changed everything. Exosomes were found to contain microRNA, regulating gene expression. It's like a remote control, controlling your genes. You're using exosomes to fine-tune your biology. They're involved in various diseases: cancer, Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's. Your exosomes are influencing your health. You're exposed to exosomes every day, in ways you might not even realize. Through blood transfusions and organ transplants, they're introduced into your system. They're also in the air you breathe, with one study finding that a single liter of air can contain up to 10 million exosomes. And the food you eat, like fruits and vegetables, can contain exosomes from the plants themselves. Your body is using exosomes to respond to the environment, sending and receiving signals in a complex dance. It's like a constant conversation between your cells and the world around you. You're not just a passive observer, you're an active participant, influencing and being influenced by the world around you. For example, a study on the exosomes in grapefruit found that they can actually affect your metabolism, with 1 cup of grapefruit containing around 100 billion exosomes. Surprisingly, exosomes can even survive extreme conditions, like being frozen in ice for thousands of years, and still retain their biological activity. This has led scientists to explore their potential role in preserving life in extreme environments and even potentially on other planets. You're connected to the world in ways you never thought possible. Most doctors get this wrong. Exosomes are not just waste. They're not just cellular debris. They're functional vesicles, containing important molecules that regulate your biology. You're not just a collection of cells, you're a network of communicating cells. For instance, did you know that exosomes play a crucial role in the spread of cancer? Researchers have found that exosomes released by cancer cells can carry tumor DNA and proteins, promoting the growth of new cancer cells. In fact, a study published in the journal Nature found that exosomes from breast cancer cells can increase the growth of new tumors by up to 30%. Don't believe the myth. Exosomes are essential. They're like tiny messengers, carrying information between cells. And surprisingly, exosomes can even be found in your blood, where they can provide valuable insights into your health. You might be surprised to learn that exosomes can also be used to deliver targeted therapies, such as RNA-based treatments, directly to diseased cells. It's a fascinating area of research, and one that could lead to breakthroughs in our understanding of human biology and disease. You're on the cusp of discovering a whole new world of cellular communication. In 2018, a study found something surprising. Exosomes can cross the blood-brain barrier, which is a huge deal. Delivering cargo to the brain, these tiny vesicles are like a stealth bomber, evading the immune system with ease. You're using exosomes to regulate your brain function, whether you realize it or not. For instance, a study published in Nature Neuroscience found that exosomes from stem cells can reduce inflammation in the brain, with one trial showing a 60% reduction in inflammation in patients with multiple sclerosis. It's a new frontier in medicine, with the potential to treat a wide range of diseases, from Alzheimer's to Parkinson's. The potential is vast, and researchers are just starting to scratch the surface. Interestingly, did you know that exosomes can even be found in breast milk, helping to regulate the development of a baby's brain? You might be surprised to learn that the study of exosomes is also leading to new insights into the gut-brain axis, with some researchers suggesting that exosomes play a key role in the development of mental health disorders. As you explore this fascinating world, you'll begin to appreciate the complex communication network that exists within your body. You'll remember this tomorrow. Exosomes are tiny messengers, regulating your biology in ways you're still discovering. But here's the question: can you control your exosomes? Can you harness their power? The answer is still unknown, and that's what makes them so fascinating. For instance, researchers at Stanford University have been studying how exosomes can be used to deliver targeted cancer treatments, with promising results. In one study, they were able to use exosomes to deliver a specific protein that inhibited tumor growth in mice by up to 80%. But what's really surprising is that exosomes can even influence the behavior of other cells, essentially acting as a form of cellular communication. It's like a tiny postal service, with exosomes as the messengers. The future of medicine is being rewritten, and exosomes are at the forefront. As you delve deeper into this topic, you'll start to realize just how complex and intricate the world of exosomes is. With scientists like Dr. Steven Rosenberg making groundbreaking discoveries, the possibilities are endless. You're on the cusp of a revolution in healthcare, and it's going to change everything. The potential is vast, and the implications are mind-boggling.